Hey guys, welcome back to Deathstroke 48, where I am in preparation for marathon, right? If you don't know what this is, on twitch.tv/Deathstroke 48, this Saturday, May 25th, I keep doing that, May 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Myself and good friend of the channel, Kingto, are going to do what we are calling the Destiny 2 Marathon, where we go through every Destiny raid and dungeon in chronological order, right? Starting with the Vault of Glass, Crota's End, Kingsfall, all the way until Warlord's Ruin, right? So, we are going to be doing every raid and dungeon in one sitting, right? We, of course, have our own challenges on it. You'll find out a little bit more about that. Mine is... I'm pretty hyped for it. I haven't actually made any builds yet, but I'm excited for it. So, in preparation for Marathon, I'm going to rank every single Destiny 2 raid and dungeon. Now, I have not done all of these, right? And some of the thumbnails, I'm a little confused on some of them, but we'll be okay, right? Starting off with the ones I haven't done. I have not done Crown of Sorrow. Scourge of the Past. I've not done it. Yeah, I should have done everything. I've done Spire of Stars. I've not finished it, right? So that's Crota. That is Crota reprised. Atheon. Ghost of the Deep. Warlord's Ruin. Yeah, this should be good. We should be good here. Okay, so if it appears twice, we're not gonna worry about it, right? Starting with Atheon, Vault of Glass. I'm not necessarily a hater of Vault of Glass. I just think it's kind of boring. Not the worst, not the best. Crota, I enjoy Crota. I think it's a fun one. Right now it's complicated. Not complicated. Right now it's challenging, but it's also because it's the most recent one. So you do kind of have to not suck at it. Like you have to kind of know what you're doing. You can't really chaos strat it. For King's Fall Orcs, this is easily one of my favorite raids. I love Kingsfall so much. And I'm not necessarily going in order. I'm just kind of going based off what I can find. Deepstone, love Deepstone. I think it's a ton of fun. Being able to chaos strat every single encounter is a lot of fun. Duality as a dungeon, I think it's perfectly okay. I think it's fun. I think it's nice. Eater of Worlds, I remember enjoying. It's been so long. Last Wish, I haven't done enough. Meh. I can't wait for people to absolutely not agree with this, by the way. I enjoy Garden of Salvation. I think if you take out the div puzzles, Garden is a fun, enjoyable raid. Again, if you take out the div puzzles. Pit of Heresy. Pit of Heresy sucks, by the way. Not a fan. I just think it's boring. I don't like the lore, never really stuck with me. I'm just kind of boring. Prophecy, I dig Prophecy. I love the aesthetic of Prophecy. I'm gonna go low A tier. I love the aesthetic of Prophecy. I just think it's a beautiful one. The encounters are easy. It's not a super complicated thing, but just aesthetics and looks alone, it's so awesome. Leviathan, also one of my favorite raids. Absolutely love it. This was a ton of fun to do back then, especially when you would rack. If you rack King or raid, it's so much fun. So Leviathan was all awesome. Spire of Stars, again, I did it. I don't think I have the completion for it, but I've done the encounters. Like last encounter, I don't think we ever finished it. I think we put a pause on it. So technically I've never did it. Technically I have done it. I'm gonna put it low C tier just for that. This should be Shattered Throne. Yeah, Shattered Throne, Ghost of the Deep, Root of Nightmares. Oh, this is all Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 raids. That might be why, because I never did Wrath of the Machine, which I believe is one of these. This is Grasp of Avarice. I'm like 90% sure. I enjoy Grasp. I think Grasp is a good time. It's easy, it's fun, it's very piratey, which is nice. Spire, Spire's B tier. It's fun, it's easy, it's quick. It was an enjoyable day one when Kingto and I duo dungeons on day one. So it was an enjoyable day one experience, but Shattered Throne, boring, forgettable, not a fan. Honest to God, I could not tell you anything about Shattered Throne except for you get an exotic doing it. I don't even remember which exotic. Val the Disciple, I love Val. I love Val, and I think it is so much fun. 10 out of 10. Very happy about it. Root of Nightmares. Root of Nightmares is super easy. It was my first, I believe, contest mode. First raid title I got. Very fun. I did not complete the contest mode. Ended up oversleeping, missing my group, and having just the worst luck on LFG. But still a fun raid, very easy. Definitely not one I would ever go into unless I'm bringing someone through it. Can you just be placed where I want you to? I want it to be high B tier. We'll move you back. There we go. So high B tier. It's easy. It's not complicated. I think it's fine. That being said, I will happily take someone through it if they need. Ghosts of the Deep. I love Ghosts of the Deep. I think it's gorgeous. It has some of my favorite environmental shots. When you're coming out of the encounter with Ekthar, who we call Chuck lovingly, we coming out of it and you see like just the vast ocean. There's a giant fish coming through. I love that scene so much. I was like in awe. Like Kito will probably remember this. I stopped. And it's just gorgeous. And then you're coming up into this like last hallway before you drop down. There's like all the wizards and shriekers, and there's a big ogre at the end. When you first come up those stairs, and it's that like dark like cathedral. It's like that dark underwater cavernous cathedral, and it's very Hive aesthetic. It's chef's kiss. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, Wrath of the Machine and Scourge of the Past are somewhere down here. Oh well. Warlord's Ruin. I also love it. If you know me, you know I'm a huge Dungeons and Dragons nerd. So going to prison, breaking out, storming the castle is my favorite part of that dungeon. Literally just that run where you're outside about to climb the tower and it's just like Scorn and Taken and like the Beholders shooting at you, and you're just like throwing fire or like hurling bows. The challenge to do it with glaives, bows, swords was one of the first things Kingto and I did, and it was so fun. Then of course there's the Easter at the beginning of the dungeon with like the mage, the warrior, and the like ranger, right? Being the hunter, the titan, and the warlock. I think that's so cool. Yeah, I'm not one to dwell on negatives, so I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, these are all the reasons why these are D tier, I don't know, I don't like doing that, right? I much prefer to talk about positives and things I love. Like, the aesthetics are nice, encounters are fun, they're not, and I say this with a caveat, they're not too easy. If you fuck up Golgoroth, why? Like, you know, like I've never had a time running through these, with the exception of third encounter on Val. That is the only exception here. I've never had a time running through these where I did not enjoy it. These as well, you know, div puzzles are a big bane for Garden, but otherwise, like, everything in these tiers I absolutely enjoy, and I will happily run through at any point. I'm so blind, I genuinely can't tell. That's D1 Crota, that's D1 Orcs, or they could be flipped, either way. I never did the D1 raids. That's what I'm assuming these are. But yeah, that was a much quicker ranking than I'm assuming people wanted. This is my personal list. It will fluctuate during and after a marathon, right? The more I'm exposed and the more I do them, you know, things will change. If I can make one wish to Bungie, it would be to bring back the Leviathan raids, Crown of Sorrow, and Scourge of the Past. I love to do Scourge of the Past and Crown of Sorrow. I would love to finish Spire of Stars, and I just want to Rat King Callus again. 6 people on Rat King for every encounter that raid was magnificent. That being said, May 25th, this Saturday, should be this Saturday, tune in, twitch.tv/Desperate48. King Toe and I will be going ham. We will be again 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, starting in Vault of Glass, going all the way through Warlord's Ruin, chronological order. So please be there. Definitely, if you have questions about the lore, feel free to ask. I will, going into this, be doing more research into that, so I will have answers for y'all. But yeah, I've rambled enough. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope... Sorry, there's something blocking my... I hope y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all next time.